And good afternoon and welcome. My name's Paul Church from Clarity Crafts here in the UK. And this afternoon we're joined by the delightful Deborah Wheeler.
Hello.
I was trying to think of something other than lovely.
Oh, okay.
So delightful.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
Afternoon, everybody. Nice to see you.
If you joined us this morning, we had a really busy hour this morning with some amazing prices, which we will have a recap on during the course of this hour. If you're tuning in for the first time, you see Deb's still got a little chest infection.
No infection. This is asthma.
Oh, is it the asthma now that's kicking
in?
It's
the asthma now that's the problem, yeah.
Right.
But I'm back on steroids, so I'm bouncing around like the Duracell bunny.
I'm not saying anything on that.
Yeah, best not. Move on.
No. Sound is great. So the lovely Gracie is back in New York and she is in the room with you. So if you've got any questions, she's there to help. She'll pop the link up to the show page. If you did miss our earlier show at 10 o'clock, 3 demos.
I did.
And they're all available in our catch up and craft area on the website as well. When Debs comes to us, she tries to cram in as many demos as she can during the course of the 2 shows. I was going to say the 2 hours, but
it's never an hour. I'm sorry, friends. You stuck with us for a while.
We had 3 this morning.
We did.
Which was very good. I was surprised we did 3 actually.
Well, the first 2 were quite quick and easy.
Yeah.
I thought relatively simple, but just great way to get the most out of the stamps and stencils and actually get a load of impact.
Absolutely. And the prices, if you are tuning in first time, when we show you the prices, you'll see why we were so busy.
Dangerous sounding like Del Boy. Crazy prices.
I've just realised I haven't got my graphic at the bottom. Let me just add that in. There we go. So if you're looking to place an order, you can do so either by clicking the link that Gracie puts into Facebook and YouTube, or alternatively, you can go to our website, which is claritycrafts.com. Across the bottom, there we go, Deborah's done it. And that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year.
And feel free to call Sue. We don't want her getting bored on Friday afternoon.
No, absolutely. You can give Sue a call. Our hours are Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. And that's on the number below, which is 01732 868 215. And if Sue's on the phone, then it goes to Louise, or she could be on the loop. It goes to Louise, and if Louise is on the phone, it then goes through to Pete. But they're always there to help. If you've got any questions about anything, you're not sure, maybe you're looking to start a new craft and you're after some advice, then they're there to help. Also, we have a fantastic social media pages on our Facebook pages. We have Clarity Worldwide, we've got Groovy Worldwide, Pergamano Worldwide, and also the Clarity Mini Makes and ATCs page as well.
And all of my demos also over the next week or so will go on my blog, deborahscraftyblog.com. So there's a step-by-step as well, just to reinforce this, because I'm conscious sometimes, always,
we jump stages.
We rattle through the demos and skip parts because there's never enough time.
Absolutely. Even though we've got the control, there's never enough time.
No.
And obviously you can watch this back again at a later date as well. Now this morning, Deborah very kindly offered to give away 2 cards. So if you place an order between midnight on Thursday the 19th, which was last night, up until midnight Sunday the 22nd, what we'll do is I will give Deborah a list of how many orders, like 1 to 500. Deborah will then let me choose 2 of those numbers out of that number of orders, and those lucky people will be winning one of Deborah's cards. So there will be 2 opportunities for that. We just thought it was a nice way of doing something, because we can say you can tune when you tune in live, you can put a comment in the chat, but that's only if you tune in live.
I know, and lots of people, especially on a nice day like this, probably down the garden centre on a Friday afternoon. But actually then I know people catch up over a weekend because they quite often comment on social media about that. So it doesn't exclude.
And also we can tell from orders when they come in over the weekend. Oh, they've just watched that. Absolutely. Well, you can tell by what people are ordering. So there's an opportunity there. Somebody might just get a card and think, oh, what's that in my... Where's that go? So Deb's going to put a little note in there as well. So let's have a look at the details. What we're going to do, we're going to do some full screen graphics first. so that if you weren't around this morning, just to see what was on the show. So I'm going to start off with the product of the month first, because for those of you that join us on a regular basis, you know that back in January, we launched a product of the month, or products of the month.
Yeah.
And by adding one of those items to your basket, what it does, it unlocks double loyalty points. So it means that if maybe you're looking to come along to our summer retreats,
yeah,
or our one-day
Open
workshops,
days.
or the open days, or maybe you decided, oh, you just got a voucher or something and you want to spend it. If you put one of the following 4 items in your basket, it automatically unlocks double points. So if you spent £100, that will be turned into 200 points, because you get a point for every £1 that you spend.
Points mean
So
prizes.
they do indeed. So the first product of the month for March, I can't believe we're halfway through March already.
I know, more than halfway.
Is Barbara's Floral Hearts A5 stamp and mask set. The item number for that is 12304, £22.49, plus your relevant club discounts as well. So it shows that if you belong to all 3 clubs, you'll get an additional 15% discount, or not an additional, you'll get a 15% discount off of that, bringing the price down to £19.12. Now, if you like those designs, we also have them for you in stencils. Item number 01119, £12.98, plus your club discount. The third offering out of the 4 is Barbara's Floral Hearts A6 Groovy Plate and Spacer. Item number 12621, and that's £12.98 plus club discount. And then finally, Deborah admitted to purchasing some of this the other day. Item number 42624, the Rainbow Duo Parchment and Paper. This is our back in stock pastel rainbow, 4 different designs, 3 sheets of each in both the parchment and the paper. And that price is £24.99 plus your club discounts. Now, I'm gonna go to, let me just see, where should I go? I'm gonna go, make a decision.
I was just
come
gonna
on.
say.
I'm just gonna put that on the side of the screen. What I'm gonna show you now is some more full screen graphics. These items are in our clearance department. And once that stock has gone, it has gone. So what we're doing is we're bringing it to you at 70% discount plus your club discount.
I mean, it's just...
It really is. Maybe you've got, I mean, we worked out
nuts.
this morning that they hadn't been seen since 2021.
2021.
2021.
The doodle rounds were last on.
So maybe you haven't seen them before. This would be the perfect opportunity. Maybe you have got a set before and you think, oh, you know what? I need to get myself another set, because you can use them. When you look at the quality of the stamps, if you're into your mixed media and you want a grungy set, at this price, it's worth having a nice crisp clean set for your nice crisp and clean stamping, and then have one for your arty grungy ones as well. So here we go.
Stand by, strap in, strap in.
Item number 11050, clearance. Barbara's Leafy Doodle Round A5 stamp set. This should be £20.99. You have got a 70% discount, bringing that down to £6.29. If you're a Diamond Club member, it brings it down to £5.35. So we worked out that if you bought 4 of these as a Diamond Club member, it's the equivalent of getting 1.
Full price, yes.
Full price, yeah.
Yeah.
So near, give or take a few pennies here.
So the whole set of 6 is basically 1.5 stamp sets.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And many of you have taken advantage of that.
I know.
Then we have the Love Heart design, item number 11051. The third option is Passion, item number 11052. Then we go to the Pinwheel, item number 11053. Then the 5th option is the Posy, item number 11054. And then the 6th and final option in this is the Snowdrop.
And they're all interchangeable with the demos I did this morning.
Yes.
I used the Pinwheel and the Posy stamps on the demos this morning, but you could use mix and match with any of the designs. And in fact, we looked at that a little bit.
We did.
In those demos.
We've also got a selection of 6x6 stencils, so it's the same designs as the stamps. We've also got the 9x9 version, which you'll find on the show page as well. The item number for this is 00733. You have a 20% discount on this, bringing the price down to £31.15. The other items, which are in our clearance show, not clearance show, in the clearance department, are our mini word chains. Deborah was using this one this morning, item number 10571. Some of them are sold out already. I mean, that price, £3.15 plus your club discount.
That's for 7 stamps.
Yeah, absolutely. And they
50p
vary
stamp.
from set to set on how many's on there.
Less than 50p a stamp.
Yeah, I know, madness. Then this afternoon, we decided to, well, not we, Deborah decided we would go for a trip into the shack. So we have Barbara's Shack Kite Doodle, A5 stamp and mask set, item number 11030, and that has a 20% discount on it, bringing it down to £17.99 plus your club discount.
So that's really good. You've rolled on the 20% discount from last weekend's
Barb's birthday
sale for all the stamps, these stamps that are on the show that are not clearance.
Have indeed, correct.
Brilliant.
Then we're going to go up in the air. I love this one. This is Barbara's Shack Hot Air Balloon Doodle, A5 stamp and mask set, item number 10987. That same 20% discount.
These are all back from earlier days of the shack as well, when Barb first started getting everybody into drawing. So late 2020, early 21, I would say. 6
years almost, isn't it?
Yeah.
To the day almost. Then we have the geisha, because we're celebrating all things Japan for the month of March here. This is just, when we look at the artwork on all of these, it's absolutely amazing. Item number 11006. Then we're going to come back to the good old UK, and we're going to go to the Garden of England. Item number 11581. This is Barbara's Shack, Kent, Garden of England, A4 slim stamp set. And Deborah's going to demonstrate this one. 20% off, bringing that down to £13.49. Then if you're into your groovy, we have the kite in groovy, item number 41546. Then we have the hot air balloon, that frame. That frame is gorgeous.
And that's so good on its own as well. You don't have to use it with the other stamps in the set.
Absolutely.
I think there's a demo sample.
Yeah. So that one is item number 41528. I got so excited with the hot air balloon.
You're doing very well with these. You're doing very well with these new teeth.
Thanks. I wish I had. Then we've got the geisha, item number 41553. And then we have a trio of A6 square baby plates for the Garden Kent, the Garden of England. Excuse me, it's patching. 41975. So let me come back to the full screen, and we're going to go.
You'll find it in a minute.
Just there. I've got so many products in there. My list is so long. But there you go. That's my issue, not yours. So you're going to be sharing 2 demos with us this afternoon.
I am using 2 of the sets. So I thought we'd use the Garden of England set.
Yeah.
But I've put a bit of a Japanese twist on it. Who'd have thought?
Okay.
And then using the kite as well. Because it's Japan month, I did a bit of Googling. I'm kind of a bit sad like that. I need to get out a bit more, I think. So I discovered in Japan there are lots of lighthouses.
Which really surprised me when you said that.
But it's an island. Why wouldn't there be?
Yeah.
So I picked up the lighthouse theme, the little scene. I thought, oh, that just puts a bit of a Japanese twist on it, links it in.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I discovered is that kite flying is a really popular activity, and they have these massive elaborate kites for holidays and celebrations and things. But actually, it's really popular as well. So we'll go with the kite for the second demo.
So learn something new every day.
I know.
Every day's a learning day.
Exactly. So yeah, it was quite fun researching that.
Wow. Okay. And we've got our digi downloads, which you will find on our catch up and craft area.
So the first one is my little lighthouse scene.
Yeah.
Using one of Barbara's landscapes.
So it automatically helps with the background.
So I've already got the background and just a tiny bit of pencil shading to just to lift the colours. It's a white lighthouse because that's what they have in Japan.
Right. Okay.
So hence the nod.
the nod
to Japan month. Yeah, so it's really simple. I've used an embedder on this one.
Yeah.
But this isn't square because of how I cut it down.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'll explain about that. So we'll talk about how you can, because the rectangle embedders weren't the right dimensions.
Yeah, I get
so
that.
So how do you turn a square into a rectangle? We'll talk about that.
Okay. We'll do some magic this afternoon.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, something like that.
Okay, so that's the first one.
That's number one. And then number two is out partying, flying the kite in the park, which is a slimline card, half a 8x8 card blank. Obviously the kite, but the A4 triangle people.
Wow, they work so well.
So I just thought that looks fantastic.
And I love the little poplar trees.
The little trees from the set in the background as well, from the kite. Set. And then just create, I love a clouds mask.
Yeah.
And a bit of ground. Job's done. There's a little bit more work in this. It's a bit more intricate because of getting the colours in. But then we'll talk through that as well.
That works so well with the
quite fun,
triangle people. Yeah,
I thought kind of flying a kite is a good.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a fun activity over here,
especially
as well.
with the lovely weather outside as well.
Great for family cards, kids cards, etc.
Yeah. So, and then you got carried away, didn't you? So this isn't a demo.
Excuse me, I'm going to cough.
Okay. So Deb's used the hot air balloon from the hot air one. Gracie's favourite as well. She likes this one. But I didn't recognise the stencil in the background. And you were telling me that this is March's.
This is the March Craft Club
stencil club.
And I went, oh, hot air balloons.
Hot air balloons.
How can I make them work together? This is actually, I blogged this yesterday.
Right.
So you can find it on Clarity Worldwide. It's not on Minimates because it's on a 7x7 card. And you can also find it on my blog, deborahscraftyblog.com. There's a step-by-step for it as well.
Wonderful. So if you're in the craft club for the stencil, then you'll have that stencil in your possession.
And the craft club's brilliant because we always get the two projects, one from Barb and one from Jane.
Yeah.
And this could just add another little one in the mix.
Absolutely. Right. So should we have a look at the stamp sets and we'll have a look at a little bit of artwork. Okay. So I'm going to start with the geisha. So this is really nice because when we did the shack, a lot of the shack has coloured packaging to give you some inspiration on it of what it can look like when it's completed. Yeah,
that's lovely. That's so I find that really helpful.
It's really nice.
And then if you look at the back, it's got a description about the shack and what we're doing, and then the picture of the different stamps in the set, which is the same layout as you get here on the inside.
Yeah.
So all the different stamps, plus you get the
masks as well
with
for
it
the
as
relevant parts.
I have to remember to say mask because I'm in Kent.
Mask, not mask.
Not mask.
Mask. So that is your geisha on the screen. Gracie has said that she has very kindly shared your blog into the comments.
Thank you, Grace.
Okay, right. Get ready to be blown away. Here is some wonderful artwork. This is Linda Spencer, and I'm going to come in close on this.
Love the blue and white. I mean, the blue and white is quite Chinese, isn't it?
Yes.
In terms of Chinese porcelain ware.
Yeah.
But doesn't it look fantastic? With the circle, and then the geisha is standing on the circle. Oh, wrong way. Sorry, people.
There we go.
Keep your eyes pinned. Apologies for that. Yeah, and then this branch here, adding in the springs. It's the sprigs. Oh, she looks like she's resting her hands on them.
Or balancing.
It's just so lovely.
Now, this one's quite fun. Sarah Brennan.
Sarah plays in a recorder orchestra, doesn't she? Three Little Maids are from the Mikado. So it's the musical.
Right.
Anybody else got the tune going through their head?
No.
3 little maids from school are we?
I have now. Yeah.
3 little maids from school. Sorry. My mum was a music teacher. What can you do?
This one is from Dee Paramore.
Look at that.
She's used the Chinese lantern die as the background.
That's so different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So different. Look at that to this blue one.
Same stamp.
Yeah. Same stamp. This is fussy cut.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then popped up on foam pads. But against that in the black and red, fantastic.
Yeah.
So dramatic.
Now this one, don't look at it.
I know, because I looked at it.
Do you know who it is? Okay. This surprised me for the cleanliness of this immaculate artwork.
I know.
Sam Crow.
Take a bow, Mrs. Crow.
Wow. I would never have said that was Sam's
See, it is possible.
artwork.
It is possible.
And then we'll just do one more. This one here is from Elaine Milner.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, we'll do one more after this. Yeah, one more after this.
Just using that actually is essentially using the inspiration from the cover photo. Switch the colours around a bit, all starts to look quite different, isn't it?
And then this one is from
love.
Julie Dunn. So this is stamped straight onto designer paper.
It is. So Julie's used the circle frame.
Yeah.
And then has added in, I'm trying to think where she's got those from.
I think
the boat's from another set. And the shore is as well. But turned it into a sunset scene. Yeah. Isn't that so tranquil?
Really, it doesn't look Japanese at all.
No,
really,
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Really
it looks
nice
like almost like a
landscape.
Cornish or Yorkshire fishing village.
Yeah. Wow.
Lovely.
Okay. So that is your geisha. Then we're going to go up and away to the hot air balloon.
Sorry, friends, I'm not doing very well at discreetly moving these out of the way.
Let's go out on that one. Press the button. Press the button. There we go.
There we go.
Did I press the button? That is that one.
Yep.
Oh. Let's go out here. There we go.
Okay.
Hot air balloon.
10987. I'm as bad as you. So again, you've got the inspiration artwork on the front, and then the back description about the shack, and then the picture of, which is basically this little layout picture is here.
Yeah.
And then again, you have, sorry, I have to do it, masks with these. So the balloon and the frame.
Yeah.
Which is great for creating the scenes within the frame.
Oh my word.
What we got?
Artwork. Right, I'm going to go for this one. This is Julie Dunn. We're going to come back in.
That's lovely, isn't it? The country scene, and then just pop in the balloon.
Look at that.
I'm going to move that out of the way, and then we can focus on these.
Yeah. Wow. That's all on one layer as well.
It is completely flat, so it's all been masked.
Yeah.
Off, to create that, and then using a bit of designer paper just as the mount, which really pulls the colours in.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Lovely.
Now this one, great for your mini makes. This one's Julie Dunn.
It's lovely. Lovely.
That's really
Such
nice.
a nice, just a tag.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is great to colour. You can come up with so many different options for colouring the balloon with the detail on it.
Now this one, this is a no-name one. It's also been put on our art board. So,
oh yeah,
this is look, it's got
glossy accents on the balloon.
Yeah,
so it's really shiny.
This one
That's
from
lovely.
Linda Spencer.
So you don't need the balloon. Use the frame. Look how she's highlighted it with white pencil.
It looks
so
like
it looks quilted.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Wow.
and then just the scene.
Yeah.
Inside it, no balloon
Craft
inside.
card, white pencil.
Beautiful.
Bit of pro marker, not
Beautiful.
pro marker, Posca pen. Yep. And then this one here, Linda Spencer again.
Yeah.
Like that.
So no balloon or tree. She's used the frame stamp.
Yeah.
Coloured it in the different colours, and then one of the floral alphabet.
Yeah.
But that is so versatile for other really designs and stamps as well.
Yeah.
Because you look at it and you're drawn in by the balloon, aren't you? And think, oh, that's a hot air balloon stamp set. But actually the potential for landscapes, using this frame in different ways is brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're going to go soaring high with the kite. So this is your next offering. Let me just change the details on the screen for that one.
11030.
So, I mean, frames. You've got the different frames in there.
So useful.
Yeah. You've got the frame in that one. You've got they've all got frames in the three that we just looked at. And the geisha, the hot air balloon. So they're standalone frames as well.
And this is nice. So the geisha has got a frame with flowers on it, 2 PFs. And this frame has got leaves on it.
Yes.
So it just changes the style.
It's like entwined, isn't it?
And I'm sure many friends remember drawing this with Barbara.
Yeah.
These all came out, I think we still weren't allowed to travel, were we? And so Bob started taking everybody off on their holidays.
On their travels, yeah.
On travels around the world.
Nice. Then, so this one here.
And again, sorry, masks.
Yeah.
So you get 2 of the kite masks, which is really helpful because if you want to stamp 2 or more kites.
Yeah,
you can
do that, absolutely. So this one here is Debbie McMullen.
Isn't that lovely? So that's very
this one,
literally taking the frame and the kite.
What am I doing with the camera?
I don't know, Paul. I'm not touching.
I haven't
got the
coffee.
buttons. So
no, I know. Maybe you should.
But that's lovely. Love these soft colours. And this is just a bit of some gold twine wound around a piece of paper. Isn't that just so
that's
pretty?
just had that pattern stamped on it.
It just makes such a lovely edging. I might have to nick that idea. It's the only reason I come here, for everybody else's inspiration.
Sarah Brennan.
There we go.
Look at the colour in that. Let's go fly a kite.
Lovely. These are so good. Again, fun for colouring in.
Yeah.
And focusing.
Then we can go Sam Crow. No kite in sight.
Nope. So lovely. That looks like watercolour. Just a watercolour tag.
Yeah.
Little bit of grungy edging. But that's a lovely tranquil scene as well. White Cliffs of Dover, maybe.
Yes. Deep Harramore.
Look at this. This is so elegant. And she's put a hint of gold on the... There we go. We can just catch it on the trees.
Yeah. We all need a safe place.
Bit of a monochrome theme going today, because I did a black and white card this morning. And we were talking about other ways of doing it. But yeah, they're lovely.
And then we're going to
just show that. Oh yeah, no, because we've gone. It's all right. Sorry, don't mind me. Carry on.
Now we're going to travel back to Kent, and we're going to have a look at the Garden of England. And details for that is 11581.
But of course, it doesn't have to be England.
It's just a countryside.
This could be countryside. This could be like South France.
Yeah,
if you wanted,
Japan.
Japan, as I've proved. America, on the east coast, northeast coast.
Yeah.
Very like that. Obviously, the Oast houses are very Kent.
Yes.
But there are apple orchards in lots of the country.
Yeah, vineyard.
Vineyard. Nice one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, the 3, and then what's lovely is the sentiments. The sentiment is in 3 sections. Right, I got that out. So it just makes it really flexible.
It does.
The garden, you could just mask off the garden.
Yes.
For somebody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Land.
Yeah, that might be.
Ken Kilminster.
Ken.
There we go.
Can make cards for Ken.
We can make cards for Ken.
Oh,
perfect.
Well, that's brilliant.
That's it.
There you go.
So everyone needs to buy that stamp set so they can make cards for Ken. And he lives in Kent as well.
Exactly. So you could put Ken of Kent.
Ken of Kent. There we go.
Job done.
Right, now, this artwork. This is Sheila Metzeler. Look at this.
That is superb.
I'm going to come in a bit closer.
It's like a triptych.
Yeah.
Using all 3 stamps, but they're
that's the way Barb designed them, wasn't it? That they sort of tessellate.
Yeah. Yes, because the trees tessellate here, and then the hills tessellate.
Absolutely. Oh, I'd forgotten about this one.
There is some phenomenal artwork with these.
Wow. I remember this one. Okay.
Sonia, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Sonia. So going from a triptych of the 3 to, get this.
Look at that.
Wow.
You wouldn't have said that has come from those 3 stamps.
So having said they tessellate, here's the proof.
Yeah.
So there's stamp 1.
Yeah.
There's stamp 2.
Yeah.
And there's stamp 3.
3.
And the dotty bits in the road.
It's the centre
along
of the
bottom.
Yeah.
Line up as well. She's just amazing, Sonia. Lined these up so well.
Yeah. And I think the way in which Barb illustrated them, that if they didn't match up perfectly, you could just take a micron pen and just add in.
Because they're hand drawn and not rigid computer lines. The lines are much softer, so it's much easier to do that. Yeah. Sonia, that is superb. And these are designer paper. I think she's just cut
random.
I don't mean just.
I know you mean to create like
boulders
solely, or hedges or
to create that front landscape. Because it's popped up, it looks like you're looking over the
now
boulders.
This one here from Jane Telford reminds me very sort of like picture postcard.
That's exactly what I thought.
You've come to visit Kent for the day. This is a postcard you pick up in sort of like a gift shop.
And again, completely flat.
Yeah.
So using the masks from the set, So this one's stamped first, then the second one, and then this one at the back.
Then we've got this one, all grungy, from Sam.
Yep. That's lovely, actually. I love these teals running through it.
It looks a completely different
really,
scene, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Then more traditional Linda Spencer, so she's used our leaf masks.
One of the leaves.
Yeah.
And used the sentiments across the background to stamp in. But yeah, just a lovely little evening scene.
Yeah. And then
I think
finally this one here from Debbie McMullen. A little bit. Debbie likes her glossy accents as well, doesn't she? There's a little bit of glossy accents on the C.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I see.
I see the
I
C.
see. I see.
There you go. Let me see if I can. I am rubbish at this.
Do you want me to?
There we go.
There we
Maybe
go.
a
You
bit
can just see
there.
a
You just
little
get
bit
a
of gloss on the
glint.
sand.
Yeah. Lovely.
Wow.
A lovely red and white.
Yeah. Very
Lighthouse.
trad.
Mm.
Okay.
Right.
So hopefully we've tempted you with something there. I will take all this lovely artwork
Thank
back
you.
from Deborah. And then we're going to do our first demo. So the first demo is we're staying in Kent.
We are.
We are. So you've got
Well,
all the
we're going
bits
to
over
Japan
there.
via Kent.
We're going to Japan.
Oh yeah, I've got the
via
bits
Kent.
here, haven't I?
Debs has been down in the stamp room, looking to see what she can bring to us next month. Yes, it's going to be lovely.
Hopefully.
It will be. It will be.
See what I make first.
Okay.
Right.
So got the details on the screen for this stamp set, item number 11581.
Okay. So I've quick background.
Yeah.
Barb's backdrop. Landscape backdrop prints.
These are the 7x7.
These are the 7x7s, which are lovely. So what I actually did for this, and there are some, this is the spring and summer set.
Mm-hmm.
Spring and summer set.
Not
Kent,
spring
not
and
Somerset.
Somerset, no. So the item number for that is 31804.
So I picked a piece. I've got one little bit of this piece left, actually.
Deb likes to keep her scraps.
Oh, well, you know, I paid good money for these. I keep telling you that.
Absolutely.
I'm not even sure how this one goes together anymore. Oh, that goes there. It's a bit like a jigsaw. I cut it in half down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I've got 4 bits.
So
here.
you got 4 bits from one piece of 7x7.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So this is the original corner. So it's got the white edge on it.
Yes.
And then the edges across the bottom and top are softer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe that bit goes there. Maybe that's from there. Oh, I don't know. So what I did was, you see on this bit, I trimmed that white edge off.
Yes. So that's why it's not.
So that's why
square.
it's not square. It's a rectangle, because I wanted to keep this whiter bit at the bottom to give me space either in the sky or so you get your Paul, why can't I talk anymore?
I don't know.
No,
I think it's the sunshine.
It's something.
Rarely see it.
But you get your scene in the middle, more or less.
Yes.
And because it's about using the colours for your scene.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
I've picked one that's got blues and greens in it and bits of pinks, which are really lovely. And then I kind of held the stamp over each of them to go, oh, which one shall I use?
Yeah.
So you'll get 4 out of one piece of card.
Wow. Okay. And I think you get 21 sheets in that card pack.
You do.
So there we've got 21 times 4 is 84 cards from one pack if you follow this demonstration.
So the helpful thing is always using the carrier sheet. Actually, I'd do better with my glasses on, wouldn't I? Oh, look, it's in focus. Wow. And just picking out kind of, where do I want to stamp this? Where do my colours come out? Look, I probably want to go.
Yeah.
So that looks sky rather than a tsunami heading our way.
Yes.
This one I've stamped already on here. So basically I was aiming to get a bit of blue in the water.
Okay.
So that one would probably sit there. This one's maybe a bit more tricky. Might want it about there.
That's a stormy day that day. Although that still works.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Because look, there's a little bit of blue there.
Yeah.
For my water. And then the land's more of a reddish brown.
Yes. More autumn.
And as we were saying earlier, because look, I would stamp this one further over. Oh no, that's because I haven't cut the edge off, isn't it? But yeah, line that up. If it doesn't go right to the edge, you just
trim it off. Yeah, or add it in.
Add it in with your micron pen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which I did with this one because my stamping didn't come out.
So in a way, then you could take that, and you've just got now like a nice beach or a lake, haven't you? Without the lighthouse.
Yeah,
so you haven't got to use the stamp exactly as it comes.
Or actually, like we did this morning, because we did a bit chopping up this morning. Didn't we? You could cut it and have that and then that on a separate piece and edge it and just separate it out slightly.
Yeah,
look nice. Interesting. Now, somewhere I had a 4x4 mega mount.
It's just next to your phone.
It is indeed, thank you. That's so I can ring for help if I need it.
I mean, I need it.
So I'm gonna right, let's have a look at this one, decide where we're gonna go. Yeah, so I've trimmed that edge off.
Yeah.
This is actually the bottom bit, right, okay. I think, if it's that way up, whatever. It's either the bottom or the top where you get the gap.
Just have fun placing it all
and
over.
It's just a case of finding where you want it to sit, where your colours sort of sit on that. Do you know what, Paul?
It's under that pile of cards.
Out of the house on my own. Thank you. See, I didn't have to say anything. Paul knew I was looking for my ink pad.
Well, that would come next, hopefully. If you
Oh, you know me so well. Am I that predictable? Oh, mother. Welcome to Friday, friends. Absolutely. Welcome to Friday afternoon.
Funny Friday.
Oh, something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Stamp it up well. Yeah, so I lined it up on my mega mount, so I sort of knew where I was going. Right, let me just find that blue again. That's it.
Okay.
As I was saying with the larger stamps this morning, you need to make sure you press down well in the centre.
Yeah.
They're fine lines, but they're a solid stamp. So the stamp's not going to squish like the smaller ones.
No, definitely not.
And if you only press around the edges, it'll be a bit shonky in the middle.
Yeah. Gracie says, funny Friday indeed.
Thanks, Grace.
Wow, we can't enjoy crafting. Of course, you've definitely got to have a laugh when it comes to crafting. That's one of the reasons many of us do it.
Better than crying over your artwork.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a piece of card, isn't it?
Right, it's not come out brilliantly. I've got options now. I can either go, okay, that's what it is. I'll use my shading, etc.
Yeah.
I mean, this one, here's one I did earlier, just in case. But that isn't maybe as defined as I want it. So just your micron pen, because they're hand drawn, which actually I did on this one as well.
Right.
I just I was going to say touched it up, but I probably shouldn't say that.
Enhanced.
Thank you.
The line art.
These you all know I don't have the steadiest hand, but if you get a really fine one, this is the 01. Now you're looking at me, Mark.
No, nobody's watching.
Looking.
I think, as you say, because these were all illustrated by hand, these are not computer generated.
Yeah.
You can, if, for example, the stamp doesn't stamp, because it's really warm in here. I will say that it's really warm, despite we've got the windows open, and that we were talking while you were inking up and etc. etc. But because these are hand drawn, you can add your creative flair to it as well, and it's not going to look out of place.
No. The trick is the finer.
Yeah,
go right up probably the 005 would have been better.
Yeah.
But even though that's not totally accurately on Barb's lines, actually it's fine. Once it's coloured in and shaded, it'll be okay. I'll leave that one because I want that ink to dry.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably, mind you, it's so warm in here. It probably dried half an hour ago. That's probably why it didn't ink up very well. So I then just grabbed my polychromos. I mean, that's basically it.
And do you know what I'm sort of finding of late is that sometimes maybe you're new to stamping and you look at a stamp and you think, I've got to stamp this on a white piece of card. Then what do I do?
And that's where I would have been pre-COVID, the shack.
And so with these really nice backgrounds, and we've got so many different backgrounds available on the website, what it does, and Barb did it the other week when she was using Janice's stamps, the blooming amazing ones.
Yes, I saw that.
Sometimes you look at a stamp and you think, but I put it on a white piece of card and then I've got to fill that white piece of card.
What do I do?
Yeah. So to have this type of background, because it is what it says, it's a background. And what it's doing, it's giving you a kickstart to say, right, I can stamp that on there. If I want to add colour, I can. But if I don't want to, I've then got an immediate piece of artwork. But it's that confidence giver as well, isn't it?
I totally agree. And also, you can try it. I mean, if you're anything like me, you can dither over a colour palette for a good half hour.
Yeah.
And actually popping the carrier sheet against the backgrounds enables you to try different colourways from the different pieces of card.
Yes.
I mean, this one, I use this for a different project. This is from a different sheet. But actually, I don't know, maybe... Oh, look at that.
That still works as well, doesn't it? It gives it a misty look.
Yeah, or actually I could turn it round, because that's the other thing is with these. Remember to turn them round and look at them both angles. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that looks kind of misty in the sky.
And the misty, stormy sky coming in. Lighthouse
so it's
flashing.
It's a case of playing around with them.
Yes.
And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to chop them up, because the other thing is you can look at a 7x7 piece of card.
Yeah.
Printed card, and go, oh, what am I going to do?
Where
with
do
that?
I start? Because you would automatically stamp in the middle,
Big,
wouldn't you?
Think big, yeah. Well, that's going to look a bit,
and I think
a bit random in the middle. Oh, I don't know. It might look all right, but
I think that's one of the reasons our 3.5 by 3.5 premium card is so popular.
Yeah.
And Barbara's got like a stash of it. On her workspace, and it's that go-to because one for test, one for best. So you could
try it out,
stamp
see what
out.
happens.
Yeah, you could stamp out onto a 3.5 by 3.5. Make sure you're happy with your stamping and everything else. 9 times out of 10, the one you do for test, it can sometimes be better than the best. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to shade, just add a bit. I'm not going over the whole thing. I'm just adding a bit of shading to kind of accent it a bit with the polychromos.
So you just bring it. Let me come in a little, if I may.
I'm just kind of highlighting the area.
There we go. So yeah, so you're just enhancing the colour that's already there, but it's helped you instantly.
So now you can see that's sea.
Yes.
I was trying to decide whether this was an ocean or a little boat, and I'm guessing it can be whatever you want it to be.
It can indeed. Yes.
Actually, do you know what this needs sharpening? That's the other thing that we've got that's really good is the
Faber-Castell pencil.
Sharpener.
Yeah.
Really good.
I mean, you're using a selection of our spring, summer, autumn, winter pencils.
Polychromos, yeah.
And the polychromos.
They're listed on these colours are listed on the demo sheet because I'm using this is from the same piece of card. But if you add a touch of green in there, you've got trees on an island there.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot. Let's just shade. This is the earth green yellowish,
which is from the spring collection.
I have to tell you about these polychromos. Oh my word, I was so chuffed. So I have to confess to watching The Chase.
Right. Oh, I watched that.
Right. So there was a question on there the other evening.
Yeah.
That said, what is which of these is a European plant that is used as a colour or something?
Right.
I can't remember what the other two were, but one of the answers was madder.
Oh, right. Yes.
And I was like, well, that's got to be the right. That's why it's called pink madder in the polychromos.
Ah.
See?
Yes.
I was well chuffed. I was very happy. My family thought I'd finally lost it completely.
Oh, goodness me.
See how transferable your crafting knowledge is.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So what I'm doing with the pencil is kind of going where I think the shadow is. Look, the stamp's not come right to the edge here.
So you've got options.
So you can leave it like that,
or you can chop it.
Or I can extend it, or leave it.
Yeah.
I'll probably wreck it now by doing that.
It's a landscape, isn't it?
It is, and it's hand drawn, so pop a bit more colour over it. That'll just disguise it.
So again, these are also, I think all the stamps we've had on today's show, from the stamps we had this morning, and with these ones as well. So, I mean, the shack, that was one of the reasons behind, not one of the, that was one of the, when Barb was doodling, not only do you create some amazing line art, but then it was also that colouring opportunity.
Absolutely.
So with these, if you really like your colouring in, then this is just something a little bit different. You've got your base color down there in the background already if you stamped onto those landscape prints. But if you just enjoy, I mean, when we looked at the artwork, those landscape prints didn't even exist back then.
No, not at all.
So,
and it's nice to look back at slightly older products and then team them up with our newer products.
And they're still current now, as they were.
Just gives you another angle on them.
Yeah.
So I'm just using the earth green yellowish and the nougat, which is from the autumn.
Yeah.
That one's from the autumn set for the brown, just to enhance it a bit. And you can be quite scribbly with this because you've got that lovely abstract colours in the background. A bit over you with your finger or go in with a blending nib. But you see, it just starts to lift that.
It gives it some depth, doesn't it?
Let's have a go at these pebbles. I probably don't need to do all this. I'll stop in a minute. It's a bit addictive.
I think colouring is. But, I mean, maybe you visited Kent recently. These would be a nice keepsake if you're into your scrapbooking or your journaling, or just travel generally.
Yeah.
As you said, they don't specifically have to be Kent. It's a collection of really nice landscapes.
And as Bob always says, turn your artwork and make it come to you.
Yes.
Let's just shade a bit of brown here on these cliffs. So we get a bit of light and shade. But look, this is so simple. Well, I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. So.
Simple to some, not simple to all.
It's simple when you know.
Yes, exactly. I mean, that's why I say a silly question is never a silly question.
So suddenly, going from a slightly colours but slightly flat background, assuming this was stamped up well, you kind of lift out and highlight the parts of the landscape you want
to and enhance it.
I've used 3 pencils on that bit.
Yeah, and then when you look at the finished piece, I mean, how long seriously did that take you to colour in?
Oh.
Would you say? I mean, it's not about how long it takes; it's about the process.
Yeah, but not long.
No, because you've already got that.
I've got the colour.
In.
I'm just highlighting and adding accents. That's all I'm doing.
Did it take you longer to choose the colour in pencils?
No, it took me longer to choose the card. Once I got the card, I could go for the pencil because I'm like, oh yeah, what's the nearest colour I've got to that? Yeah, so that's good. Your starting point is really the card with the colours in it.
Yeah.
So I've put a. Oh, you've gone. I just highlighted the bit of shadow with the grey pencils.
Grey always makes white pop, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it makes it look curved.
Yes.
I'll let that from Barbara as well. And then one of the I Am Essentials.
That's from the birthday I Am Essential stamp set, which is item number 12179.
This stamp set.
This is well loved.
Oh, do you know what? This doesn't even have a home in my. Well, it does have a home in my craft room. It stays on my desk. It's one of the sets. One of my go-to set. It needs a new bag.
And it is that I Am Essential, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have this. I have the Art Deco sentiments and the I Am Essential Christmas sentiments.
Yeah, because you're doing Christmas cards every month, aren't you?
Week. Seasonal Saturday. I do a Christmas card every week. Saturday. Yeah, that gets me 50-odd cards by the end of the year.
I know where to come to get my Christmas cards this year.
You don't send any.
I don't.
Right, focus, Mr.
I am focused.
Now, somewhere, do you know, I'm so sorry, friends. I am utterly disorganised. I would need a card blank.
You were too busy down in the stamp room looking at what you could do next month, and then you all of a sudden you went, "Oh, is that the time?"
Look at the time, right?
It flies when you're crafting.
Do we have a 5x5 card blank?
Let me just pop downstairs. Hang on.
Because I don't appear to have one in my demo box.
Back.
Hello.
There we go.
Thank you, most kind.
That was handy. It's the last one on the shelf behind me.
So yeah, I've edged it with a black Sharpie, which just gives you that nice fine edging.
Yes.
Yeah. Easy enough to do, she says. I know Barb did this the other day as well.
Yeah,
showing it.
with the Perga colour pens as well.
Yeah.
Because you can get a finer line with that.
I find, for me, it works. I get it on a contrasting piece of card, so I can see.
Yeah.
I'll get my finger down in the middle.
Yeah.
Because you want it held.
You do.
Barb does it with her fingers of a lining hand.
Yes.
I would say try both.
Yeah.
Because what you need to find out is what works for you. So I've got both corners held and the middle, and I'm going to start above the card. So I'm going to come in and then I'm going to hit the card and then don't stop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely don't stop.
Because if you stop, the ink will soak into the paper and you get a blob. Start above, in and hit it and straight down. Don't go too, there's a Goldilocks spot on this. It's got to be just right. Don't go too fast.
Don't go too slow.
And don't go too, if you go too slow, you'll get ink soaking in. And if you go too fast, that's when you're likely to skid.
But the blobbing in might be a nice effect if you go slow, maybe.
But it's not even. That's what kind of what I'm saying.
The other thing, if you struggle with your dexterity issues, you could use the Pergamano with the groovy grip and ruler to hold in place.
And I do that if I'm doing it on paper.
Yes.
On designer paper. It's too thin and I don't trust myself not to skid.
Yes.
Right. I want to sit this on here.
Okay.
Okay. That was a bit boring, really.
Oh, it's a lovely card. Nice
enough. But the embedded just gives it that extra dimension.
Does indeed. Yes. As if you bought it in a boutique gift shop in Kent.
Well, naturally. Oh, Lord, I've just seen the time. I thought this was a really fast demo. All the demos will be going on my blog anyway, so whatever we're skipping over. Right. Okay, the problem I've now got, I've chosen this one because it's the right width.
Yeah.
But it's not long enough because this isn't square.
No, absolutely.
And the rectangle ones are not wide enough. They're wrong dimension.
There's
rectangles are tricky, aren't they?
Yeah, because a square's a square, a circle's a circle.
Yeah.
But rectangles and ovals can be different widths.
That's the dimensions.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I've got my card. I've got my embedder with low tack tape on the back.
Yeah.
Right, and I've sat my topper on my embedder.
Right. Okay.
Okay, because I want to make sure I've got it in the right place for round here.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking at. Okay. So I'm gonna sit that there. Let's move slightly, but let's not worry about that. As long as that is roughly up there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lengthen this embedder.
Right. Okay.
May live to regret that, but that's what I'm going to do. Let's turn that over.
So the embedder goes on the front.
On the front.
Yeah.
I like to use a Pergamano tool for locating it.
Yeah.
What you do need to know is which is the top of your card.
Right. Okay. Yes. Where you're going to extend it to.
Because I don't want to go over this edge at the moment.
No.
Because I want to lengthen it down.
Okay.
So that's the edge I want. Okay. So I'm going to go that way.
Yeah.
I'm right-handed. I know that's the top edge I want.
Okay.
Then do as the same as you would normally. Quick tumble dry sheet. In with the base of any of the Pergamano tools. Yeah. So slide in from the outside and then go up and down. Okay. This is where the fun starts. You have to be careful. Turn it on your paper, slide in, up and down, but I'm only going part way.
Right, okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to come around this way, slide it in.
So you're going about half the length.
About half, 2/3. Yeah, probably 2/3. Okay. And then I'm going to do it with my number 2 groovy tool.
And that gives it that nice crisp. You can see the difference already when you go in with that to crisp it up.
When I get down here, I'm going to flick.
Okay.
Because I don't want a bobble.
Yes. Yeah, I get you.
If you stop dead pressing, you will.
It's the same. Barb does this when you're doing groovy and you want to extend something. I remember doing it back in the day when we only had like a nested square and Barb wanted a rectangle. It's that flicking.
Yes.
If you want
Gives
to
you
join
a soft
the line
finish.
up. Yeah.
Soft finish. Right. Okay. So now I've got. There we go.
You can just see that.
You can see that. Okay. I've got the top part of my embedder.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going back with my topper. I'm going to sit that on there. Right. I want it about here at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is line that up. There and there. It's quite handy having just laying your topper on the top so you can, because what you want is equidistant here and here.
Yes.
So I'm not, well, trying not to guess. Okay, and you've got your tram lines either side for it to slot back into.
Yeah.
Okay, shove it down so it... Right, this time, well, you can see on the back anyway where you've been, but I'm turning it again, so that's on, I'm right-handed, that's on my right-hand side.
So at the bottom, yeah.
And now this is the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to pop in. Oh, and by the way, this what I'm using as the embedder is one of the
It's the A4 aperture mats, isn't it?
Aperture mats.
Yeah.
Which are really useful for extending your embedder
collection,
stash.
Yeah. The item number of that is 00940.
I get a bit, what's the word I want? Pernickety. That's a good word, isn't it? That is a good word.
Pernickety.
About me embedders being the right distance.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So, and using this, so this is one of the positive bits.
Yeah.
Just gives me a load more.
So it gives you more different sizes from the original squares and rectangles.
Now, the other thing with this is don't start up at that corner as you would if it was none, because I've got no embedder there.
Oh, of course not. No.
Yeah. So I'm starting just above where I came off, gently first, and then as I come over it, I'm going down.
Crisping it up.
Yeah. Gently and then press.
About that.
Yeah, so have I sometimes.
Yes, because you lengthened the embedder.
So this bit here has got no embedder in.
So if you press into it, it's going to ruin. Yes.
It'll ruin your edge.
Maybe you'll do that just the once. And then remember.
If only. And so you can see I've now got a complete embedder. It's lengthened, but it's the right dimensions for my topper.
For your topper, which isn't an exact measurement because you chopped
You'd never get anything that exact measurement because I've chopped. Yeah, as you say, I've chopped it around.
You've chopped it around. You took a 7x7.
Apologies.
Cut it into 3.5 by 3.5. Then you've cut it back a little bit more, and so having the different size ones. So this is your A4 stencil mat. So the item number for this is 00940. We also do circle ones, oval ones. There's a rectangle one as well.
Yeah, there's the 4.
But you've got all different sizes. So what they do is they extend the life of your existing square and rectangle embedders and your nested ones.
And with all of those, it's just a great way to make a bespoke size.
Yeah,
frame.
Absolutely.
And that's all there is to it. Stick it on there then and
stick it on, job done. Super. Right, so that is your Garden of England. And now we're going to go fly a kite. So while Deborah is having a bit of a tidy and regathering, let me bring the details up of the Garden of Kent stamp set. Item number 11581. You have a 20% saving on this, bringing the price down to £13.40. Now, Kent, I mean, will have a lot of memories for many of our friends because, I mean, I've got to be careful how I say this without offending it. The offending isn't there, but sort of like hop picking. I mean, it used to be a real sort of, that was a summer trip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Back in the day where you'd come down, you'd pick the hops. And so this would be a real sort of memory reminder for people that used to do.
Hops are coming back into fashion. Did you see Jeremy Clarkson is planting hops on his farm to work with local breweries.
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't know that.
Interesting fun fact.
Yeah. So then we can travel from Kent and we can go to Japan with the Geisha Doodle A5 stamp and mask set, item number 11006. And then if we want to go up and away, back to the UK or anywhere in the world, these are really big in, where did Barb did one in Egypt back in the day.
Okay.
She did a hot air balloon in Egypt.
Africa's the other place they're popular, isn't it?
We get quite a lot down in Kent as well.
I've been in Bristol. Sometimes they have a big hot air balloon fiesta.
So item number for that is 10987. But now, because it's a lovely sunny day out there, we're off to fly a kite. Item number 11030.
Anybody else now got that song going through their head?
What was that from? That was it Mary Poppins? Yeah.
Mary Poppins.
Now, if you're interested, we've also got all of those in Groovy as well. Are we good to go?
I think so.
Right.
As good as I'll ever be. Let's kick off. Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, that was my quick demo done. This one's a wee bit more intricate.
That's
but
fine. Hey ho.
Nothing on the telly, so
no,
it's not
sun's not shining.
Don't make me laugh.
Try not to make Deborah laugh.
It's so much better than it was.
I mean, I know you was really worried about when you came last month because it was in the early stages, wasn't it?
I'd already had one lot of steroids last month. So, right, okay.
Okay, let's have a look.
Focus, Deborah. Where's my card gone?
This one here.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Heavens. Welcome to the Deborah Hasn't Got a Clue show. Yeah, so a fun little scene featuring the kite. That I've used the kite and the trees from the stamp set, and then these are the triangle people, the A4 triangle people, which are good fun, but a nice proportion for the kite. I'm going to skip through a bit. You've seen the fact that I can't stamp, so let's move on. So I'm doing this on a slimline card. One of the 8x8 cards cut in half.
Yeah.
They fit They fit perfectly in a DL envelope.
Oh right, okay.
So really good, which is nice to know. Okay, so I stamped the kite.
Yeah.
And I stamped the little
A4
trio
triangle
from the A4 triangle set.
Item number 12197.
Yeah, so it's this one in the top corner. They look like they're out in the park having fun, ready for the Easter holidays.
Of course, yeah.
But there are others that were. I mean, she'd be good flying a kite with her hands in the air.
She'd look great on the hot air balloon.
Oh, yeah. You'd need one of the smaller ones.
Oh, the other size one, the other triangle people.
Yeah, you'd need the smaller ones.
Or they could be sitting watching. I'll bring that one up.
Oh, yeah.
They could be sitting watching the hot air balloon
in the
distance.
Or they could have let go of the kite, and this pair, her and him, could be standing there going, "No, get my kite." Sorry.
And these couple are worried about the kite coming down on their head.
This pair are going, "What are those people doing
in that room,
Mummy?" Right. Okay. Enough.
It's that sunshine. I'm convinced it's the sunshine has set the madness.
Right. I've started this one off already. So, as I say, I've stamped my kite and I've stamped my triangle people.
Yeah.
In black archival. What I've done, and the reason I did this early, is I have watercoloured the backgrounds.
Right. Okay. What are you looking for?
My salt water taffy, which I put away this morning. It was in one of my demos.
So when you look at how it's going to go from this,
I don't need it anyway,
to this, I mean, these masks in the background, they're like a real game changer. I remember back in the day being at the back in the day and watching Barb cut a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And people struggled to cut a cloud.
Me included.
And so now we've got the amazing masks that make it so much more easier.
I'm going to cheat a bit on this one, but
okay.
So it's in one of my other boxes.
Do you want me to look for it?
No, it's all right because I've already done it.
Okay.
So this is the Salty Ocean.
Yes.
Just a bit on a mix mat. You know, one of the mix mats.
Yeah.
Squish a bit of ink and then pick it up with a water brush. And then I've water brushed the background because it's such an intricate design. It's really difficult to colour in the background.
Right, okay.
You could leave it as an open weave kite. I don't know how effective those are, but
it probably wouldn't be flying that high, would it?
No. But so I just put a wash over it.
Yeah.
With the Salty Ocean. And then here on their dressers, I put a wash over it with the saltwater taffy. Okay. Just using these. Bit of ink on there.
So that is our mix mat, Pokemon mix mats with the water brushes, item number 31837. Okay. Everything is in our show page as well. So I mean, if I kept putting all the details out, we won't get anything done.
You'd never see anything, would you?
And that's the beauty of having those downloads, but also going to the show page as well.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'll put this one in my blog on Sunday.
Okay.
I found, right, this is a
brand new
one. Thank you, Julie. So I'm just tapping it off. Oh, bit of waxing. or on your jeans or whatever, you know, but
Yeah.
just de-tack it slightly.
Yes.
You've got a bit more manoeuvrability. Right, what I found is I treat this almost as an infill stamp, you know, the overlay stamps. So rather than trying to line it up from the corner and spending the next half an hour and then threatening to chuck it out the window, I come over it and work in the middle.
Oh,
because it's printed on.
Yeah.
You can line the pattern up. And then because it's such fine laser print, it is exactly the right size.
Yes.
And then there you go.
Job done.
So hold it at the sides, hover, and you'll see the image come into focus. It's a bit difficult on the camera because I've got the blue underneath. But yeah, focus around the middle. Once you've got this lattice lined up and the little
and then just
rope
release
knot,
it to the side.
Release it and it'll drop down perfectly on the sides.
Top tip.
I'm not going to bother masking these.
Really?
But I did for this one, seriously. Well, it's just I'm conscious, you know, people need a cup of tea.
So you do have the masks
for all
each
these are all individual. Okay, I use one of these bobble-headed pins.
Dress pin, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can just line them all up easily. They're one mask, not two halves.
Yeah.
But they go on really easily. But I'll worry about that later.
Okay.
Okay, and then now there aren't masks with the triangle people, so I cut them.
Well, so you use the blank mask material.
I did. And when I've done that, I keep them in the back of my stamp set.
Ah, that's a good idea. So we've got A5 blank mask material. We've also got A6 blank mask material as well.
Okay, so let's just pop there. I'm covering their dresses and faces. These are quite easy to cut out as well, although I would advise going towards the edge of the black ink rather than the inner bit.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, perfect sense.
Their faces are really little.
I wouldn't have even thought about the faces, but that makes sense.
I didn't want heels running. I wasn't entirely sure. And actually, for this little one, she'd have a tree in her face.
Oh, she would, wouldn't she?
Which could look slightly bizarre. Depends what effect you want, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I would have cheated and put the trees further to the side. Not worried.
I quite liked it like that.
No, it looks great. It looks as if she's got a little hat on. She's got a tree on her head.
Nice, thank you. So supportive.
It does. You can't not see that now.
No, I can't. Not helpful.
She could have been wearing a party hat.
I'm not a well woman, you know.
Oh, goodness me.
Okay. So as a reminder, when you're cutting this, you can't stamp on it to cut it.
No.
Because it's plastic. It'll take it a month to dry.
There'll be loads of our YouTube videos where we've done it in the past.
Stamp it on copy paper, cut them out, and then the little piece, then you've still got the piece of carrier sheet. It comes on and that's your storage sheet.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I think we're ready to go. So onto my favourite clouds mask. I don't know how many of these I've gone through. I use it all the time.
So the cloud mask, item number 30146.
Just need to be a bit careful with these. Look, it's gone already. If you pull it too hard, where the clouds curve inwards, you can tear the mask because it's quite fine.
Yeah.
This one's still quite new and sticky. I've got a really old one on my desk that I love because it doesn't stick down too much, but it's not in a fit state to appear on TV. It's probably like me, actually.
Yes. Not at all.
I'm using so you've got two edges on this, smaller clouds and bigger clouds. I'm using the smaller ones, I think. Well, I am now anyway. I think it's that brush. Back with my Salty Ocean. So I've just kept to the same colour palette. Look, I've stuck that on the card now. Right. Come on, Deborah, get organised. It looks really bright, but it's the same colour as on the kite, the background, so it blends, and you don't need a lot.
I was going to say, I wouldn't have thought that was, we look at the colour of your clouds here, I wouldn't have said that was that ink pad there.
No, it probably isn't. No, because it's broken china and I didn't bring that with me.
Let me find your broken china.
Welcome to Deborah's What Not to Do.
You carry on talking.
It's not in there, Paul.
Oh, have you not got it?
No. So this is getting a salty ocean, Scott. It says broken china on the demo download sheet. Oh, my days. Thank heavens I'm amongst friends.
So an ink pad and your laptop. That's not bad.
It's not bad going, is it?
No.
Right. I might do this almost dry brushing, actually.
It's very subtle, isn't it? So,
it is.
And that's what you need it to be. You don't really want to go on
so when you're
moody.
And when you're peeling this, this is a newish mask. So I just need to make sure I don't remove my kite.
Oh, of course, yes.
On the back of it. Having pushed it down to make sure it was stuck. There we go. And if you just go slowly and carefully, it will peel off beautifully. There we go.
And you can just start to see those clouds appearing.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this brush dry now. So I'm going to keep moving it and offsetting it because clouds don't run down the sky in a regular stripy line, do they? Well, not the ones near me anyway.
Look at that. You can really see that. It's amazing. It really is.
Oh, look, I've torn it now. But that's okay. If you do that, it doesn't matter. That it's still
going to work, isn't it?
Oh, heavens above.
Let's bring some details up on the screen.
Take me off screen.
So we're going to have a look at the kite set. Item number 11030. So this is what Debs is demonstrating at the moment. But you're just using the kite mask on this just to create that lovely background. So we're good to come back?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Where are we? Blah, blah, blah. There. Okay.
Look, let me show you. I've torn my clouds mask.
Okay.
But that's okay because it will just stick down. And so I've got that. Well, all I have to be careful of now is that I don't tear it even further. Although I would say, even if you tear it in two,
couldn't you? I was going to say,
you could chop it off. Even if you tear it in two, then you just use it as two parts.
Yeah.
It's good that I demoed that because it shows people
that you need to be a bit careful.
What happens, right? I'll just pick up a
tiny bit more. And as you say, because it is a lot newer, because it is fairly new, that's where you just, and because you're doing mask on mask as well.
Yes.
You've added to the complication. You didn't make it easy for yourself, did you? And then you go have the little faces in a minute.
Yeah, thank you. So supportive.
No, I'm just making sure you don't press down that on it.
Well, and actually the thing with clouds and skies, you don't want to come right down to the land.
No.
Or wherever that area might be. Okay, right, let's see where we go here. Oh. Shh. Is it?
Oh,
shh.
Okay.
Yay! Oh, happy days. I shouldn't get too cocky, should I? Right, let's just...
But you can see those clouds are amazing. This technique with the clouds always
I love it.
Blows me away. That with a mask like this, pound for pound, for me, that would be a go-to mask all the time. If you're really into your landscapes.
I use it all the time. I love it.
But not necessarily just landscapes. They make really nice backgrounds.
Yeah.
We're calling them the clouds because obviously it's in a landscape. But if you did that just on a piece, you could have just doing loads of 7x7 cardstock, just doing that different colorways.
Yeah. All I've done is so I've just brushed in from the edge.
Yeah.
Because it just puts an edge where the stencil brush catches the edge of the card.
Yeah.
It just picks it up. Okay. Right, I'm swapping to another new mask now. I should have thought this through, shouldn't I?
Brand new.
Another brand new one. Thank you, Julie.
That one, no.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, it's a bit ropey.
It doesn't matter though.
Look, well loved.
That's the thing. We've all got that at home. It's a well-loved mask, isn't it?
It's got all fluff and Lord knows what on the back.
But
actually, that's quite helpful.
It is, especially when you're mask on mask.
Yes. Now, for the clouds, I was brushing up and off the mask.
Yeah.
For these, because I'm doing the hills and landscape, I want to brush down.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm using that as the edge here.
Yes.
Yeah, if I brushed up, it would look a bit weird.
Yeah.
Right, and then heat green. So I've got Rustic Wilderness for this. Another of my go-to colours.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't put the broken china in the box. Hopeless.
You've had a bit of a mad couple of weeks with a new kitchen and
respiratory infection.
Yeah.
And friends arriving from America on Monday who are staying with me.
nanny
And
sitting.
the house is a mess. Yep. In fact, what I'm going to do, having brushed that in, I'm going to brush this all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
The reason being, when I come over it again, it will be darker. See how much easier that peels
So even though that mask isn't as tacky as a brand new one, it still does the job.
It does, absolutely.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing this bit, look, I'm catching their feet.
Okay.
Because if I come through the middle of their feet, it's going to look really weird.
Yeah.
So what I'm just doing is kind of giving them ground to stand on.
Yeah.
So they're on this forward bit. Does that make sense?
It does.
And you could highlight it up with a sponge, one of the spot on sponges as well. So the other thing I want to do is just brush in from the edges. See?
Nice.
So they're stood on this front little bit. Let's just take that in there. And then I'm going to come in with my blue and I'm just going to soften this white at the bottom. I don't want the cloud mask on.
No.
Because I don't want any more clouds. I'm just going to
taking the bright white away now.
So I've got blue sky.
Yeah.
But without the clouds hitting the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Polychromos. It's then into shading with the polychromos. I just shaded their dresses. Oh, that's the other thing I did. Was look, I gave her a bit of pattern on her dress. And that is this stamp out of the kite set.
The little foliage.
Yeah. So all I did, I ran low tack tape round the edges of her.
Yeah.
And then stamped that on and then added the pencil colour. Okay.
Yeah.
But for the other dresses as well, which I left plain, let me just lift this off. And this is why you need the watercolour to be dry. Because I'm going to colour over it now.
Right. Okay.
Or I am if I get this mask off. Right, sort that in a minute. What colours did I use, Paul?
The colours you use, let me just find them on the
Coral
list.
is in the winter and the light
cadmium red.
And the coral.
Permanent green olive, coral, bluish turquoise, beige red.
And I've gone back to the, let me make sure I'm where you can see me. I'm going back to the rule of thirds. I'm just stroking up from the bottom of the dresses. I want them lighter at the top, darker at the bottom. And then in with the red, the cadmium, light cadmium red, just for the bottom, put some shading in. I'll just do one dress.
It doesn't take long, does it, to bring that?
So it's the same principle as we did with the lighthouse.
Yes.
And just adding a bit of accent colour, but I've got a base colour down.
Yeah.
And then I can just grab a blending nib. And just blend that in.
It smooths it down, doesn't it? I mean, I quite
Could
like
go
the
over with
granular
Dorso,
look.
but I like the grainy look.
I like
it puts
the
a bit of
granular
texture
look.
in her dress.
Yes.
So you can see the contrast with, I'm assuming this is her mother. It's certainly a responsible adult anyway.
It's a tall person.
There we go. So you just see the really difference that
makes.
Can't
you? And that's with just a few flicks of the pencil, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kite, I put a bit more detail on, so let me show you. Let's get this mask off. Bingo. Will you do me a favour and centre that back on the camera sheet?
Of course.
Right. So I went for the bluish turquoise out of the winter set. And what I've done...
Coming closer.
Okay, should we go for some clean paper?
There we go.
You want that fairly sharp.
sometimes you don't realise the detail on that stamp, do you?
Not at all till you start
just like
colouring.
we did this morning when you were
it's when I was
colouring in
thinking,
the doodling.
It's when I was thinking about the background, and I was like, how the heck am I going to colour that background in around the leaves? And I thought, I know, I'll put a watercolour wash down and then highlight over it. So the lattice, I've sharpened this up, so I've got a good point on it. And it's really just drawing lines.
Because the work has been done for you, hasn't it, from the design?
But then going over it with this pencil, I coloured the knot in as well. That's what else I'm going to need. Paulie's a Posca pen, please. I haven't got that in my box. I've not been very good at this, really, have I? Next month, you'll be looking for somebody who knows what they're doing.
Right, where's the Posca pens gone? We had some here that...
We only sell them.
Somebody's tidied up.
That's the worst thing in the world.
Nobody, no, it'd only be me that would tidy up it. But we had some... I don't really want to take one off. I can take one off, but we had one that we were using. I wonder whether you carry on with your pencil work.
So just shading over this lattice lines, and I'm literally just stroking the pencil over the lines. These pencils are lovely because the colour goes down so easily. I'm just doing part of it, so you get the effect. But you can see the difference there from its shaders. So now you can see the lattice. And I coloured these corner pieces as well.
That's why I couldn't see them. They were head down in the pencil pot. All I could see was a black bottom.
Okay, let's find a green. That one. There's any sharpening as well. Because it's got such a lovely leafy design on this kite. I thought you've got to be able to see it. So I've got the permanent green olive.
Yeah.
And then I just shaded the leaves. So now you start to see the leaves.
You could really just, I mean, stamp these out and just colour them in and cut them out.
They're gorgeous.
They'd make nice little sort of mobiles, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Like wind chimes.
Oh, yeah. Like a dangly. Like the chain of cranes that Barb stamps. Not stamped, folded.
So you could just do 2 of these kites back to back, couldn't you?
But you can see that. Thank you.
Give it a test.
Thank you. It's just a bit dull, I thought.
Yeah.
Against
just need
it all.
Lifting.
Sorry, let me create some space. It's just like being at home. I'm working in about 2 square inches of space. Yeah, lovely. Okay. So I did 2 things here. One is I ran a Posca pen round the knot.
Yeah.
Because it looks really dull there and you can't really see it. It just looks like a blob of colour, doesn't it? So all you need to do is just run little bits in the centre. So you can still see the blue each side.
Yeah.
Which just highlights it. There you go.
Yeah.
You can see the knot now.
You can see, yeah, definitely.
And then the other thing I did, which just lifted it, was I just put dots in at the junctions on the lattice. It just pops that white on.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it makes the frame stand out. I know it sounds weird, but it makes the frame stand out a little more.
And literally just dotting, which just highlighted the frame.
And it gives that, that's where it's been attached sort of thing.
Yeah, they're like little rivets.
Yes. Nice.
So this is a fine Posca pen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But look at the, you don't want the big one on there. But look at the difference.
Yeah. A big difference. And so that you put your watercolor wash in, you said, by using your ink pad.
Yes.
And use your water brushes to do that. And then once that's completely dry, then you can go back in with your pencils to enhance the design.
Yeah.
And then it's a little finishing. You've also done it down sort of like the ribbon, haven't you? The little
I've done the
dots down the ribbon.
Yes, I did.
Well.
I came down the edge of the ribbon.
I can see those on there. Yeah.
Which you can just see. So they're just shaded with the blue pencil.
Yeah.
The bluish turquoise from the winter set, and then little white dots down there.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't add my trees.
They're on the top of the hills.
They are simply these 2 sets of trees. That one.
Yeah.
And this one.
Right. Okay. So
So
you've built your own forest.
yeah. So this one is here.
Yeah.
You can't quite see it. That one.
That one is there.
This one. So I've just stamped it at the side here.
Yeah.
And then here, I stamped. What did I stamp?
You stamped your trio.
The trio are here behind her head.
Yeah. And then you got your.
And then I've got 2 of those, and I added the little one.
One
of this.
on the side.
But just bringing them across the, sitting them into the hill.
Yeah.
And then it's green Posca pen, because they're kind of slightly levitating. Look, can you see the difference?
Yes.
Just to ground them.
Yeah.
You can either use a torn bit of copy paper and a sponge with the rustic wilderness ink.
I think you've got more control of the pencil, haven't you?
But with the pencil, it's just lines across, and they don't need to be even or anything, but it just puts the shadow underneath, so she's actually stood on the ground. Just flick it across.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
It's amazing what a pencil can do, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
The difference it can make.
Suddenly they look like they're stood on the ground, don't they?
Absolutely. Wow.
And that's basically it, with the trees in, obviously. The trees were done the same way as the dressers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super.
That's it. Oh, look, before.
You can go and have a lie down now, can't you?
I should think everybody else needs to lie down now. I bet there's an electricity surge now as all the kettles
all the
gone.
kettles go on. I cut so much crammed in the morning show and this afternoon show.
I'll blog this one on Sunday.
Okay.
So there's a step. I've got a Christmas card going out tomorrow. That's why. So there's a step by step to walk me through all that, because I'm conscious I've galloped that. I mean, when you break it down, it's actually quite easy and straightforward.
And when you're doing it at your own pace as well, it's sort of...
And there's a number of steps.
Yeah.
And you need to think through. But actually, it all ties in together. Lots of similar techniques.
And...
It's just, I love that kite effect, actually.
Yeah.
Because it just really, really lifts it. So you could use that in lots of other ways. But just that watercolor wash.
Yeah.
And then adding the pencil highlight on the top, and the Posca pen makes it's like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, it really, really does.
Yeah.
So thank you for keeping us company this lovely sunny afternoon. Maybe you're watching over the weekend or further down the road, then thank you for tuning in. Everything's available on our show page. If you go to the Clarity website and go to the catch up and craft area, you'll be able to find all our previous shows in there as well. They all have links underneath, and if there's demos, you've got demo downloads, etc., etc. I can't believe we're the 20th of March.
I know.
Deborah's going to give away 2 cards
Yep.
from the shows. And what we'll do is you've got until midnight on Sunday, which is the 22nd. Any orders that are placed during that period, whether you've watched, whether you haven't watched, but if an order is placed, then what we'll do is I'll give Deborah a list of how many orders. So if it's 1 to 500, then Deborah will randomly choose 2 of those numbers.
Yeah, I'll use my random number generator.
Yeah, and those 2 lovely customers will win a piece of Deborah's the cards that she made.
Yeah.
Where are we now? We're Friday. Where are we now? We're Friday. So we're back with you on Monday for an amazingly fun-packed weekend.
So looking forward to Monday. Well, I can't watch. I'll be driving back from Southampton, but I will be watching on catch up.
So Barb's back in the shack on Monday at 10. We've got an amazing mini makes Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And on Monday, we'll tell you what we've got lined up for the rest of the week. It's going to be an action-packed week next week. So thank you as always to the lovely Gracie for helping out and keeping us company and keeping the chat going. Enjoy the rest of your day, weekend, and we will be back with you soon. Thank you as always to
Pleasure.
Lovely Deborah.
I'll be back next month.
You will indeed. Yeah,
I might have learned to stamp by then.
Take care. Enjoy.